I'd never seen anything like that before. It was really quite surprising, the amount of damage, the extent of the damage, the number of people involved, the number of people that needed help.
A firefighter EMT who was on his way home from the station leapt into action when he came across that mass accident on I-95 yesterday morning. Good evening, I'm Chris Ficini. After that massive accident involving more than 70 cars on the northbound side of the interstate, many of the first responders were people who just missed being involved in the accident themselves. News Center's Katie Bavoso here now to tell us about one man's story. Katie?
Chris, there were dozens of people screaming, trapped inside what looked like an endless pile of cars. That's how one off-duty firefighter EMT described the scene when he came upon the mass accident while on his commute home, just minutes after the impact stopped. Al Nygren was headed home to Hamden after his shift at the Waterville Fire Department ended. He drove right up to the huge accident, parked, and started pulling people free from their crumpled vehicles and searching for those who needed medical attention. For more than 2 hours, he freed people and directed emergency services to the cars where injured people were. But for him, it's just what he was trained to do.
Same thing. I had no equipment. I had nothing I could do, but I know that I could tell the people that had the necessary equipment where the needs were, and that's triage. Any one of the guys I work with in Waterville or these other fire departments, they would have done the same thing.
Nygren commends the multiple fire, police, and sheriff departments and emergency services there for their coordinated efforts in helping the victims of yesterday's interstate crash. You can hear his full story on News Center at 6. Chris?
All right, thanks for that report, Katie.